I would imagine a few of you are probably going to pick up Persona 5 Strikers, a game that's coming out for multiple systems. I don't understand why this one is coming out for PC, Switch, and PlayStation, but the original, because this is a direct sequel to Persona 5, by the way. I don't understand why Persona 5 was exclusive, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I've been meaning to play that game for a long time. I love Persona 4. I just never really tried much of Persona 5. But anyway, I know a lot of people are probably excited about this. It's been out in Japan for a while, and it's coming out finally over here on February 19th. However, you need to watch the reviews. So it's got an 85% score on Metacritic. However, some of the reasoning why this score is so low is kind of a joke. So I want to take you to Gamespot. Okay? Now, they gave it an 8. Said some kind things about it. Let's go down here and look to see what they had to say. So the good. Well, they like the soundtrack, the style. They say the combat's nice for an action RPG. It's got a spirited trip across Japan, and that makes for great moments with these characters. However, you go down to the bad. What are the shortcomings? Well, those are in storytelling and a few clumsy tropes that hinder the broader message. What are those tropes? Well, let's take a look. One of the first reasons that the game gets knocked down in score is because of this overweight villain who apparently represents gluttony. So she overeats, and you can see that she's overweight. So they call the game out for fat shaming. We've seen this before recently with Resident Evil Village, if you remember. They were going after the new merchant because he's a plumpy fellow. So they decided to go after that game. And I'm sure in the final reviews of that game, it's going to be a big problem. But GameSpot's actively knocking down points for this scene because it has an overweight villain. Then there's this scene. This is another scene that the reviewer complained about in the GameSpot video review. And that's, of course, this hot springs bathhouse that the characters apparently go to 2 times in the game. He made sure to point out that this happens 2 times because this is bad. So this is kind of a trope. And I know in anime and manga for sure where characters will go to these hot springs and usually, you know, the guys are trying to peek in on the other side. And there's usually always conversations around the chests of some of the girls. This is something that's in a lot of anime. And it's in some of the games. I can think back, I believe, in the One Piece game, or maybe it was a Naruto game, where the characters were going to do something with a hot springs mission, and it was removed from the American version. Notably, probably because of reviewers like GameSpot, who go after it because they're Puritans and can't stand the idea of girls being naked, which is incredibly weird. So because these girls, I'm going to be honest, I don't know the context of the scene because I haven't played it. But it does look like they are talking about, you see how she says, could you stop drawing attention to me and go bother Haru instead? Hers are no different. So I'd imagine they're talking about, you know, the size of each other's chests or something. That would be my guess. But this guy got offended and knocked the game down in its review score because he doesn't like the idea of naked ladies. I got to tell you, man, I hate to break this to you, but just about all of them have something or other on their chest. It's something that they can't avoid, and I hate this weird thing that they have to shame this kind of stuff. You would never see this in a Western release, folks. It only comes from Japan, and I guess I will give Atlas some credit for keeping this in here because some developers remove content like this. Like I said, the One Piece or the Naruto game, I can't remember. Maybe it was both of them, but they removed hot springs missions because of this. And I'm pretty sure one of them had swimsuit DLC or something that they took out as well. At least Atlas didn't do that. I really think that you're going to see a lot of outlets whining about this shit, which is stupid. Puritans are going to Puritan. Also, by the way, I find it funny that the reviewer talks about how it's fun to explore Japan when hot springs like this are very popular over in Japan. Like, this is a big thing over there. And it's like, do you not understand that this is part of their culture too? Never mind like the funny tropes and the jokes that they're doing here. Like, this is a part of that. I'm surprised at the Yakuza games. Unless do they remove the geisha stuff? I don't think they've ever actually went after the geisha stuff, but I just find it funny. You would think that for people that are so woke and sensitive to other cultures, they would leave this alone, but they've been trying to go after Japan for a while. Like the people that are against colonialism are trying to push colonial values on Japan all the time. It's actually very hypocritical and funny, and they don't seem to realize it, but they think that they're putting some moral thing over Japan. It's kind of humorous. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Maybe you will enjoy this game or not. I don't know. It kind of looks like a Dynasty Warriors game, which I'm not really into. I really did try to get into the Hyrule Warriors games, but I just don't care for the combat. But hey, I do think that there is a large segment of people that enjoy these games, and if this is for you, awesome. I don't think it should be put down, though, because of stupid stuff like that reviewer said. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.